Hey everyone, welcome back to Garner Reviews. This is the Night of Lights. So I promised you guys a couple videos ago that I would do some nighttime beam shots of two flashlights that I had reviewed. One was an Eagtac, the other was a Thrunite, and finally getting back to delivering on that. So I've also got an extra light here with me today. This is one I haven't reviewed, but thought I'd throw it in as a bonus. So yeah, as you guys can see, probably nothing, pitch black. And I'll do my very best here to show you some kind of distance, what these lights are capable of illuminating. I have two different cones, and I'll do my, like I said, do my best to capture all this well with the camera. But I have two different cones. First one will be set at 50 yards from the camera, from the light, I should say. And the second is 75 yards. So a little bit limited on the distance I can do, but again, this will give you guys a great idea of what these lights are truly capable of. So first up, I think we're going to roll with the Eagtac. I will link all of these review videos down below in the description, so if you guys want to check those out first, by all means do. But yeah, this is the Eagtac, the PX30. And let's see what we can do. So, and we will do all of these. I'll try and talk you guys through the cycles as I do this as well. So, on. So, I'm going to carefully try to zoom here. So you can kind of see I'm illuminating the area. There's that little orange cone on top of that snowbank, right by those trees. And that is 50 yards. So let me readjust this light here a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I'll walk it down through the modes here. So low, lose everything. You can pick up my hand, probably if I get it in the camera there. So kind of a low setting. Medium, probably not picking up much on the camera. Side's just starting to illuminate that bank. I take that back. So and that's the turbo, or very high, as Eagtac would say. So you can see, illuminates that cone well. And if you shift your focus here now, you can see that reflector down there. That's another cone with a reflector on it. And obviously it shows up really good with the reflector, but you can see those trees back behind it. And this is just starting to illuminate those. Those are probably another 10 to 15 yards past that cone. So yeah, I mean, you could easily make out if something was down there, or you just obviously needed to see something going on. This would do it. The high, or very high I should say, turbo mode, I don't remember the exact time frame, but you can see on the Eagtac website, but it will eventually step down just due to the thermal regulation. So that was the Eagtac PX30, and we'll go off here, back to darkness. So next up will be the Thrunite, and this is the, in case you didn't watch the first video, this is the Thrunite TN4A HI. So awesome light from Thrunite. This is running 4 AA's, and I'll try and do the same thing, just kind of run it through the cycles, show you guys what this is capable of putting out. So lights on. Ooh, I lost my focus there. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, easy to pick up that cone. No problem. No problem. I'm going to zoom that back out just a little bit so you can just kind of see, and this is really just illuminating a large area, even just the surrounding. But okay, we'll come back in a little bit more. All right. So walk it down again. So there's its low. Wow, you're actually barely picking up the snowbank kind of out there. Just, yeah, all right. So there's that high setting. And we'll double click to get into turbo. There's turbo. Man, look at those trees. That is easy to pick up. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. Hopefully we don't, yeah, kind of lose the, I mean, you could make anything out there. No problem. You know, this light's probably capable of really just 100 yards, I would say, pretty comfortably. Being able to see if someone was out there, an animal, whatever it may be. So, really impressive. This one, due to the design, no thermal step down, nothing like that. It will run on turbo until the batteries are dead. So, really cool light for, especially for AA batteries. I mean, just look at that. It is impressive, the amount of light that's pumping out. Man, what a cool light. All right, so that was the Thrunite. And the bonus light. This is a Klarus, I believe I'm saying that correctly, Klarus XT11. So I think I got this light a year ago. I believe this year they updated it again, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Sorry guys, I didn't really go through the specs on this. I just brought this out for fun. So this light's pumping out, I believe it was around 1,000 lumens when I picked this up. So here we go. As you can see, boy, that really does a good job of illuminating everything as well. Run it through the modes here. Ooh, that's kind of disorienting. That was a strobe. Sorry. So yeah, Klarus. Great light. You know, this was my first kind of really nice high-end light. I wanted to make it an EDC light, and the head was just a little bit too wide. Just overall a little bit too large to carry every day. So it's kind of been set aside as a nightstand light. And man, it's a great light though. It's a lot of fun. A lot of light coming out of that. And this thing runs off of a 18650. Just as a heads up here. I don't know if you guys would like to see it. I'm sure a lot of people have done reviews on this light, but if you guys are interested, I mean, I could certainly do one. It's a dated light. They have at least come out with one upgraded version of this, possibly two. I just don't know right now, but you know, still, even at that, it's phenomenal light. So you guys can see that cone out there, the trees. Yeah, no problem. All right, guys. Well, hey, this has been fun. I'm glad the weather finally cooperated. I apologize that it took me this long, but hopefully you guys can get a little bit of a perspective of what these lights will do. And I will try to include links to my previous videos and maybe links to websites or manufacturer sites so that you guys can kind of see firsthand the specs that they're listing and so forth. So again, guys, really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one.